Hello everybody, this is Nora with NQ57 and I am excited because I am here to review for you Aimeili's brand new dipping system. Beautiful set of powders here. Oh, I cannot wait to show you. I was taking a peek at the colors and the configuration of the powders. So this set comes with 4 bottles, so for number 1 through 4, including a brush restore, which is good. So here's the number 1. This is your base. This is the first liquid that you apply to your prep nail, and all these bottles are glass and they are 15 ml bottles, guys. Really good size for these. There's the back label. So this is the step number 1, and then you have the activator, which is the step number 2, and then we have number 3 is the top coat, which ultimately it is your last step. The brush restore, or the number 4, is just a brush saver is how they call it. This is something you do not use it every time, but it's for to avoid when you start seeing your bristles starting to get too sticky or unmanageable. And I do have a separate video on how to use this particular brush saver or brush restore from whatever brand it is that you may have. I will have that video linked down below as well. So let me put these liquids aside, and I have the jars here of the different colors. Oh, they're so beautiful. So let me show you first the jars. So very elegant, very professional looking, guys. Take a look. Very pretty jars. You can see here, so that has the code of the color, and they are sealed. Now I went ahead and I didn't remove the seal, but I unglued, so all these my seals are loose now because I got them all. Look at this one, gorgeous silver glitter is this one. And so these jars are all of these are 0.35 ounces. So these tend to be in the as far as depth is quite shallow but wide. Okay, so we've seen different configurations of the dipping powders, their containers. Some are tall and skinny. This one is a little wide and shallow in depth. So there's pros and cons on the configurations of the jars. I'm gonna go ahead, and I have prepped my nails. So I have 6 different colors here. One is a white. I have prepped my nails here with what I will say it's a swatch preparation for just easy removal of this after I'm done with the swatches. And I am going to link below the other video that I did on how it is that you can do, if you are a swatcher of gel polishes or dip powders, that will be a good solution for you to do a temporary application of dip powders on your own nails without having to use artificial tips. So I'm going to apply 4 of these colors on my four of my nails here, and then I'm going to leave out the white, but I am going to use the silver to create some kind of design with them. So I hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, so here's the final result. There you saw how to do a proper application of any dipping powder system, that you do the same type of process. And then the swatches on these beautiful colors. I really love how these are very subtle, very neutral, and very delicate colors. And I don't know if you could tell from when I was doing the dipping. Now here for the final result, you cannot tell, but these powders do have a shimmer to them. Some of them were a little bit more obvious than others from looking at the container. I'm checking out the jars and see if I can show you. I don't know that you can tell, but in person they seem to have a little bit of a shimmer to them. So pretty, very delicate. So I love, love, love the colors that they come out with. I love the packaging, very professional. So now about my final thoughts on this system. Let me bring up here the top coat and the base coat, because these are the two products that are the two liquids that have that crazy glue type of consistency, right? Okay, so you guys notice, I'm noticing, see there? This has it has a gel consistency to it, or I don't know what it is about it. It pulls out a tail, and that, I know you're not going to be able to tell here. I don't know if you can see. I cannot see it on my viewfinder, but you pull the brush out and it has a long tail, like it creates that long string. That's what you saw me kind of like try to disconnect when I was pulling the brush away from my nail after I was done with the application. So that's what was one concern about that with the base. And then the top coat, let me go ahead and show you. So the second time around that I went to apply my top coat, look at my brush. So the brush bristles have hardened, and this is the very, very first time I'm using this system, so it's not like have been using it. So I've had some bristles there that have hardened, and I'm going to go ahead and do the brush saver, because I did do it. Here's the brush saver. Okay, so basically what you will want to do, and I don't have a piece of tape to do this the way I have demonstrated on my video, what you will want to do is remove the brush saver brush and bring this one over to the brush saver, okay? The brush that needs to be restored. And leave it there for about 5 minutes should be sufficient. Now this one I usually top with a piece of tape, but I don't have it handy. Now I went ahead and removed the brush. I went ahead and removed the brush from the top so I can close this. I do not want to insert my brush saver brush in here and risk getting it not just contaminated, but getting it kind of messed up. So I want to say this will be a good spare for a brush. So I had already left this in here for 5 minutes before attempting the application on the rest of the nails, and it did not help it. Now I'm going to do it. This is the second time around. I'm going to come back in about 5 minutes. And then let's see. It's yeah. I'm going to come back in about 5 minutes. I was looking at my watch and see how well it restores. But look at the final finish after I top coat. A very glossy finish, very pretty. So I am happy with the final result. I'm just trying to see how I can work better with these liquids. Now we're gonna wait 5 minutes and see what happens with saving this top coat brush. Okay guys, I am back, and it has been way over 5 minutes because I went out and had my lunch. And okay, so yeah, so this is, let's see how, if these bristles loosen up. So this is the brush saver, and yes, look at that. They are loose like they're supposed to, and that tacky stuff that you see on here, that's the product that came from here, from the top coat. So I'm going to wipe that off with alcohol, and this, remember, has nothing, so I can go ahead and put this right back in there. And let's see. Yep, that is what I want. So good, good, good. I'm glad I was able to restore that brush. Now I will want to go ahead and wipe this. I'm going to wipe it with alcohol, but let's go ahead and put this brush back in here. It just pops. They just pop right there like that, guys. And I'm going to, this is what it's, this tacky stuff here on the rim of the bottle. This is what came over from the cap of the brush from the top coat. And I don't want that there. Let's wipe that off clean. There, that's clean now. Okay guys, so here's the entire system. Like you saw, I'm glad that I was able to restore the bristles on my top coat, so you guys got to see how that worked. And so the colors, you saw this one that I used again on the tip of my accent nail is a paler, it's a lighter pink than this one. This is the same one that I use on my index nail. Very beautiful colors. And when I went to do this design, I did it off camera because I saw that I was going in and out of frame and having to do the dipping. But you've seen me do this type of design before, and how you do the dipping on the nails. It's a lot of fun to do. So that is all I have for you guys. If you have any questions about this set, please leave them below and I'll be happy to answer. I would like to thank Aimeili for sending me this gorgeous set of dipping polishes to play with and review. If you guys enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and thank you for watching.